Hey guys, David here, and welcome to the first episode of my picks and predictions for the 85th Annual Academy Awards. I'll be making picks which are my personal favorites of who I would want them to win, and predictions as to who I think will win based on how the Academy likes to pick their winners on all of the top categories of this year's Academy Awards. And that's mainly all the top ones, like Best Picture, Best Director, Actor, Actress, blah, 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 blah. Not gonna do every single category because that'll take fucking forever. So let's get started. First up is Best Animated Film of the Year. The nominees are Brave, Frankenweenie, Paranorman, The Pirates, Band of Misfits, and Wreck-It Ralph. This is probably one of the very few categories where I actually saw every single nominee. I'm in the process of watching all of these nominees and all the other categories, especially the big one, Best Picture. But this category, I've seen all of the movies that are listed here. And my pick is, of course, Wreck-It Ralph. I love the living hell out of that movie, and I think it would be really bold for the Academy to pick an animated film that just, you know, approaches a whole new, a really unique demographic. In this case, it's not only for those who play video games, but those who played video games back in the 80s, the early 90s, and just reminisce about the good old times with this movie. Unfortunately, that's probably what's gonna make the Academy not pick Wreck-It Ralph. And what my prediction is, I honestly don't have a surefire prediction of who's gonna win Best Animated Feature Film. But if the Golden Globes, oh dear God. If the Golden Globes is anything to go by, Brave will give Pixar yet another Oscar, but this time it's for a very undeserving film. Brave is not a terrible movie, but it felt like a Disney Channel movie when I was watching it. How is that Oscar worthy, let alone Golden Globe worthy? But hey, it's the Golden Globes. Sometimes they pick movies that I have no idea why they picked. They nominate movies that you have no idea why they got nominated. So hopefully the Academy will get smart. They were smart last year for not nominating Cars 2. Here they did nominate Brave, but hopefully it'll go to Wreck-It Ralph. If not, then Frankenweenie. I'm okay with Frankenweenie. I really like that movie. And knowing the Academy could go for Frankenweenie, but I'm a little skeptical that they will indeed go for Brave. I'm sorry, Pixar, but I'm kind of hoping they don't. Next category is Best Foreign Language Film of the Year. The nominees are Amour, War Witch, No, A Royal Affair, and Kon-Tiki. And guess what? I've seen none of these movies. The only two that I've heard of is Amour and A Royal Affair. Both were Golden Globe nominees, with Amour taking the Golden Globe for Best Foreign Language Film. And I will be seeing Amour pretty soon. I actually have a screener on my laptop, so in due time I will check that film out. But for now, I will say that my pick, as well as my prediction, is indeed Amour. Reason for that alone? Amour is nominated for Best Director and Best Motion Picture of the Year. That alone guarantees a win for Amour for Best Foreign Language Film. It's almost a rule of thumb that if a animated film or a foreign language film gets nominated for Best Picture or even Director, chances are it's going to win that respective category. It's just like Toy Story 3 and Up got nominated for Best Picture. They did in fact take home Best Animated Feature Film. Back in '98, Life is Beautiful, Roberto Benigni's film, got nominated for Director, Picture. It won Best Actor, which we're still wondering why. But it did in fact take home Best Foreign Language Film. So it's a good rule of thumb to say that if a foreign language or an animated film gets nominated for Best Picture, chances are it's going to take that receding category. So my pick, as well as my prediction, will be Amour. Will it definitely be my surefire pick? You know, as for who I would want to win, I'll find out in due time once I see the movie, so hang on tight to that one. And the last category for this episode is Best Documentary Feature. The nominees are Five Broken Cameras, The Gatekeepers, How to Survive a Plague, The Invisible War, and Searching for Sugar Man. Again, haven't seen any of these. I'll do you one better. I have not heard of any of these except Searching for Sugar Man. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick Searching for Sugar Man not only as my pick, but also as the prediction, because not only is that the only one that I've heard of, but I've heard that Searching for Sugar Man has indeed won several Best Documentary Awards already. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Searching for Sugar Man will indeed win the Oscar for Best Documentary Feature. So that's it for episode 1. Tune in next week. Well, I'll be making more picks and predictions of this year's Oscars. And as always, take care. I'm gonna lose my voice.